What if you're always giving, but she's taking without giving anything back? You might think you're building something real, but what if you're just a tool to boost her ego? She enjoys your attention, but she doesn't want to commit. You've noticed the signs, but can't quite put your finger on it. In this video, we'll uncover 5 clear signs that she's using you for her own ego boost. Keep watching, because once you spot these, you'll know exactly what's going on. She enjoys hearing your compliments and praises, but rarely returns them. She expects you to notice her beauty, achievements, or personality, feeding her need for validation. Every time you praise her, it boosts her confidence, but she doesn't feel the need to acknowledge your qualities in return. You might notice that she subtly seeks these compliments by fishing for them. She might ask how she looks or mention her accomplishments, expecting you to respond with admiration. Even when you're tired or distracted, she'll still demand this attention. As your words serve as her source of self-worth, this behavior creates an imbalance in the relationship. It may seem like you're giving more than you're receiving. She might appear disinterested in your feelings or achievements because her focus remains on how you can make her feel good about herself. Her interest in your company might fade when you stop giving compliments. It shows that she values the attention more than the connection. She might even compare herself to others in your presence to provoke you into reassuring her. This pattern indicates she isn't emotionally invested in you, but rather in how you make her feel about herself. It can feel draining over time as she thrives on your admiration without offering the same energy in return. When she only reaches out when she needs attention, it's a clear sign you're there to boost her ego. She might contact you when she's feeling insecure, bored, or ignored by others. Her timing often feels calculated. For example, she could send flirty messages late at night or suddenly call you after not responding for days. It's never about your needs, only hers. Conversations in these moments are usually one-sided. She may talk endlessly about her problems, achievements, or how others treat her, but she rarely asks about your day. If she does ask, it feels shallow, as though she's not truly interested. She uses your responses to steer the focus back to herself. She often becomes overly charming to grab your attention, offering praise or affection that feels exaggerated. However, this charm disappears once her mood improves. Her contact often fades once she feels better, leaving you confused about where you stand. When you try to open up about your own feelings or seek emotional support, she may dismiss or downplay your concerns. It's clear she's not invested in your well-being, but only in how you can lift her spirits when she needs it. She often highlights your efforts, but not for genuine appreciation. Instead, it's about making herself look better in front of others. For example, she might share how you've helped her or given her gifts, but only to impress her friends or gain their approval. This behavior is less about valuing you and more about boosting her image. She ensures people notice how much you do for her, creating a story where she seems highly admired or desired. She might exaggerate or embellish what you've done to make the gesture seem even grander. It's a way of amplifying the attention she gets, regardless of how it makes you feel. Even in private, she might push you to do more, knowing it will enhance her public image later. For instance, she might encourage you to take her on fancy dates or buy her expensive items, not for genuine connection, but because it adds to her story for others. This pattern also involves selective sharing. She might downplay your feelings or struggles, focusing only on the parts that make her look good. If confronted, she might dismiss it as just sharing or claim you're overthinking, avoiding any accountability for her actions. When she dismisses your emotional needs, it shows she values her feelings above yours. You might notice she doesn't listen when you try to share your problems or feelings. Instead, she might change the subject to talk about herself. This can leave you feeling unheard and unimportant. Even when you're upset, she might act indifferent or tell you to stop overthinking. Her focus is only on how you make her feel, not on what you need from her emotionally. She may avoid deeper conversations or give minimal responses when you talk about serious topics. If you try to ask for support or comfort, she might call you too sensitive or dramatic. In contrast, she expects you to support her emotions fully, often demanding your attention when she feels down. This one-sided dynamic makes you feel drained because your emotional needs are ignored, while hers are prioritized. She might also mock or dismiss your vulnerabilities, saying things like, "You're a man, just deal with it," or "Why does this matter so much to you?" These comments discourage you from opening up. Over time, you may stop sharing your feelings altogether, fearing rejection or judgment. This behavior creates a gap where only her emotions seem to matter in the relationship. She keeps you in her life without committing to a real relationship. She enjoys your presence because it makes her feel wanted, but she avoids any discussions about the future. If you ask her where things are going, she may change the subject or give vague answers. This behavior keeps you unsure and keeps her in control. She might let you act like a boyfriend or supporting her, but she won't give you the same in return. She may also talk about other people she's interested in, knowing it bothers you. But she still expects your full attention. This creates a dynamic where you are constantly trying to win her approval. She could cancel plans with you last minute or leave you waiting while she prioritizes others. These actions show that she values how you make her feel, but doesn't consider your time or feelings important. Even when you pull back, she might lure you back in with just enough kindness to keep you around. This makes you think things will improve, but her actions stay the same. Her goal is to keep you as a safety net, a reliable source of attention and admiration, without the effort of building a real connection.